Here we go, guys. Back at it. Just recorded my latest video. Just finished wrapping up on it. Have my Ricky Davis League games to play. So I'm going to stream them. Why not? If I can figure out where to go. Hopefully I'm starting a little bit earlier than I did last night. Get a few more viewers. We did have fun last night, though. Looks like we're in the month of August. And I'm playing the Charlotte Spiders, which means I will be playing in Sewell Stadium, at least for the first game. I do have another game. If someone pops in, wants to suggest a stadium for me. More trades? Oh, that's offered to my brother. I'm going to have to say no. He did want a catcher. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? Play this game. No, I would not like to stop simulating. Here we go. This is the thing I hate about going live is that you guys got to watch all the load times and all that. This is the stadium that Sewell created for the Charlotte Spiders. It's actually a real ballpark. The Charlotte, I can't remember the name of the team, but it's a minor league affiliate. I want to say for the White Sox. They play here, and Sewell dialed it up to make it more of a big league play because, let's face it, the RDL is big leagues. Scotty Warren, what's up, buddy? Awesome. Yeah, I'm here, man. I just recorded your newest stadium. I freaking loved it, dude. You have no idea. Closed out the video with it. Freaking fantastic. I can't wait to get it edited up and show you guys. I just finished recording it. Now I have my games to play, so I figured I'd stream them. Absolutely love the concept. So well done. I'm not going to spoil it, but your son's idea, freaking awesome. Oh, man, guys are hurting, huh? I got a right-hander. I'll leave him in there for now. I'll give him the day off just so I don't have a full lineup of bums next game. Hopefully there's a lefty next game. I can give DJ Jackson the day off. How can they be mad? This is his first game back as a gambler. Great. I'm hoping to do another clean out the queue video to try. Of course, I have to finish the stadium. I want to do a stadium where you guys can guess if it's mine. Because I've always done Stadium Creator Who Done It, but I've never included one of my stadiums as that. I haven't made a lot of stadiums this year, but I'm starting to pick it up. I have a new one showing up in this new video that I can't wait for you guys to see. I think it's a cool concept, and it turned out pretty good. Ray Cleavers always turns his singles into doubles. If you want, Scotty, let me know after this game. I'll play my next game in one of yours, or if you want to wait for someone else, up to you. Depending on how fast these games go and how they turn out, I might play a RDL Legends game or two. Those go by faster because Oh, Marlon Tompkins! In his first at-bat back as a gambler, hits one deep into the bleachers. And the fans were complaining about him hitting at the top of the lineup. How dare they? He knew it, too. Flip of the bat. I think this is all standard. This part is all part of the real stadium over here. Sewell, I know, said he spent a lot of time on the skyline. He wanted to duplicate it as well as possible. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I said it in the video I recorded today. Oh, back to back, Steve Stewart. See ya. Didn't quite make it to the home run porch. But yeah, Scotty, I never thought when I started this a year and a half, 2 years ago, that so many of my videos would involve the word canoe. Oh, 3 in a row! Can't keep me in the ballpark, ladies and gentlemen. That one hit off that roof. Bucky Crozier. It's so crazy. I do all my hitting in streaks. Last night I couldn't hit shit. At least after the first game. I'll save that back to back to back. I want to see a replay of that Bucky Crozier one too. Sherman Mosby can't go for 4. I want to see the Bucky Crozier home run more than anything. Bucky, I'm just a beast with Bucky. I often trade him just because I'm too good with him. Look at that beautiful swing. Let's see where it ended up. Yeah, he like put a little roof under the home run porch and it hit off that little spot in the roof. See, that's my favorite part about custom stadiums is all these weird, quirky spots in the stadiums and aiming for them and hitting them. It makes it that much more fun to play in the stadium. That's why I'm not a big fan of just all seats around in the outfield. And if there are going to be just all seats, you got to have like a second and third deck. Uh-oh, could this be 4 of 5? Yes, it is. What is going on here? What is the altitude of this stadium? 3 in a row. Sherman Mosby grounds out, and then DJ Jackson puts one over that higher wall out in left. Now, out in left is where he added stuff. He changed the restaurant out there and added more to it. Now, here's the newcomer to the RDL. He is a muggle. And he rips one down the line. Foul. Adrian Soriano. Switch hitting, power hitting, third baseman. Not the best fielder. Whoop. And he goes down with a... excuse me, swing. Canoe Cove. Awesome. I can't wait to see it, Scotty. Your stadiums are always so good. Nelson Miles, the first player I ever had on my team. Is this one gone too? What is... oh, jeez. Nelson Miles only has warning track power, I guess. Oh, and the ace is on the hill. That's right. My last game, I burnt through my bullpen. I forgot my 5th starter is hurt. I got to call someone up. He's out for 2 weeks. Brett Haugen up a first hit in his first batter faced. This is a team I think of all muggles. Nobody we created, nobody we've saved from other rosters. It's just all from this one particular roster that we plugged our players into. It is 5-0 thanks to 4 home runs in 5 batters of the first inning. Oh, now that ball's gone. Holy shit. Is this place at max altitude or what? The ball's flying out of here today. Jody Tatum. Again, I think someone simmed all these guys. Simmed into like the year 2050. So the game retires all the current players and generates fictional players. And then they probably export the players from the roster and create a completely fictional roster. I would love it if SDS would just offer a fictional roster every year. Or give you the option to generate fictional rosters. I don't think it would be that hard. Jason Moore, hello, buddy. Just playing some RDL games right now. Couple that I get to play. Whoa, what the hell was that? Andy Finish is going to make it to third. He's got some decent speed. And the Gamblers have already batted around with nobody out in the second inning. Ray Cleavers is going to have himself an RBI. Marlon Tompkins, who started 4 home runs out of 5 batters. Puts one deep into left. But it's going to be caught before the warning track. I remember in 2020, the Yankees played the Blue Jays at home in front of no fans. And they hit 5 home runs in 1 inning. I want to say Voit, Gardy, Stanton, Glaber. Voit, Stanton, Glaber, Gardy. I don't know who the 5th was. It was like that Bugs Bunny cartoon where they're going dun 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 dun, hitting all them home runs. Oh, Steve Stewart goes down swinging. Murray Cruz. Okay. Oh, double play ball. So in the video I just recorded, I broke down the end of the year Stadium of the Year contest. Well, it doesn't have to be end of the year. I had my heart set on going with December 30th. Oh, that's going to be an error. E6. I wanted everyone to have a deadline to either finish a stadium that they want for the contest, submit their top 3 choices, and then I'll stream them all in one big live streaming event. And then after everybody has been seen, we'll vote on everybody's best stadium of the year. And then once we have everybody's best stadium, draw names out of a hat and pair things up tournament style as Bucky Crozier blasts another one. Did that go on the roof? See, I told you I'm too good with Bucky. I don't know, Jason. It depends on if he's willing to take a pay cut or not. I'm expecting he'll want a lot of money, and if the Yankees want to re-sign Soto, they already owe Judge, Stanton, and Cole a fortune. I don't know if they'll want to pay him what Glaber's worth in the market. I mean, he's one of the better second basemen in the league when he's on. So if he's willing to take a pay cut, last I knew he wanted to be a Yankee, but I don't know. He's just made a lot of big mistakes at the wrong time. But there's a lot of rumors that they want Bregman. So if they get Bregman, they'll probably move Jazz to second, knowing that Glaber's expendable. And then LeMahieu will be back to super utility man role now that he's all old and decrepit. I wanted to see that home run again because I think he made it up on the roof. Yep. Bucky hit it on the roof. I wish the way the ball interacted with these props was a little bit more realistic. I don't think it would stay there. Unless it's like thick artificial grass up there or sticky artificial grass or something. It would just roll right out the back. I wish it made more noise when it hit certain things. Yeah, he hasn't had the best years even in AAA. Plus, I also heard about Adames. He's a free agent, and the Yankees might go after him too. I would like to see him. We have a connection to him. We saw him play for the Durham Bulls in Rochester, and he made a couple really nice plays at shortstop. And me and my brother and his family were all in the front row. And my brother screamed, "Hey, Adames, nice play!" And he actually looked over to Mark and nodded at him and pointed at him. And then at the end of the inning, he had a ball in his hand. He ran over to Mark and gave him the ball, and he, of course, gave it to his kids. So he gained a whole family of fans. So I would love to see him as a Yankee. Plus, he hit what? Didn't he hit like 32 home runs or something? So that's who I'd like to see him go get. Maybe he can play third. I mean, he's a shortstop, right? And then they don't have to get freaking a trash tro. I don't want any trash tros. F the trash tros. Cole is a pitcher. He's not a trash tro. He didn't use this little stupid thing. Although I know he had plenty of sticky stuff allegations. But who didn't use? They still use sticky stuff. You can see all the pitchers every time. They go to their brim all the time. You can't tell me they're not putting a little sticky something on their thumb. Every single pitcher in the league. It's a known thing. Like, hitters almost prefer it because it helps the pitchers control their pitches better and not get, blasted. Is this another home run? This is unbelievable. I'll have to check that. I mean, it happened when I was playing in Murph Stadium one day, too. I was just blasting home runs all over the place. And then I'll go 2 or 3 games where I don't hit any. 8-3 in the third inning. I've already hit 6 home runs. 2. I can't stop hitting home runs. That's Adrian Soriano's first home run as a gambler. Are the settings messed up or something? Nope, no slider adjustments. That's all how we've always had it. If you go into the game log in the pause menu and scroll way down, you can see the elevation in the game. Oh, good call. I'll do that after this at bat. Okay, so stats, game log. Scroll all the way down. It's only 751 feet elevation. Holy hell. Thanks for that tip, Jason. I didn't realize that was in there. But Scotty, you said earlier that you like having us on as background noise while you're building. I do the same thing. Like, usually I'll have the TV that my wife is watching. Like in our old house, we used to have 2 TVs in the living room. I'd be back playing games, and then she would watch TV, and I would just watch whatever she's watching in the background. People always make fun of me for it. I'm like, Why? It's a way to socialize with my wife, but still get to play video games all the time. I don't see what the problem is.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Mark Jimenez.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, maybe not so much this game because I think the ball just flies out of this game. Because normally we have so much trouble hitting home runs early on that we usually adjust sliders, but this year we're hitting so many we haven't messed with them at all. But in the past, for sure, elevation has played too much of a role. Nice. Well, I hope I'm entertaining enough, Scotty. Only in the third inning, and I've got 9 freaking runs. Steve Stewart has hit 3 home runs in a game twice this year. I've gone back to back to back, and then got out and hit another one, and I've gone back to back again in this one game. And we're only in the third inning. 2 players have 2 home runs. And one of them hit one on the roof. That city does look good. You can see where he got creative and combined buildings and tried to duplicate the skyline of Charlotte, North Carolina. I keep wanting to say Charlotte because we have a town in Rochester called Charlotte. And we have a company called Charlotte Furniture. Charlotte, dun dun, you'll save a lot. Dun dun, Charlotte. They boosted the exit velo off the bats this year's games. Early in the cycle, they were crazy high, 115 plus, fairly regularly in the MLB stadiums, which were always hard to hit in the previous games. Doug, yes, I'm back at it, buddy. Glad to have you back, too. Yeah, I noticed in home run derbies early on, because it took a long time to get the Ricky Davis League started this year. So once I had a couple RDL guys going, I could do home run derbies, and I noticed the ball was just flying out. Because I would play in the Moonshot Casino as I was hitting places that I wasn't in the last game. Oh, there's Steve Stewart's second of the game. This is unbelievable. It's only 721 feet. And this is the same setting I had. I mean, are these pitchers that bad? I think there's an owl outside my window. All of a sudden I hear woo, 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 woo. So forgive my confused face. Refresh my memory, Doug. Do you play with real players?
Very well in this one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof.
You won your semifinals in softball? Nice. Where are you from, Doug? Refresh my memory. Do I really have a owl outside my house right now? Don't they go to warmer places in the winter, in the colder months? New Jersey. Oh wow, so you're playing in the cold. I don't miss softball. I thought I would. I used to play every summer, every fall, every single year. This year, obviously, I couldn't because of my knee surgery, but last summer, I just played the summer, and I didn't miss it in the fall. The fall especially was tough. The league that we're playing, it's starting to get flooded with travel teams. And those guys are just so good, and for whatever reason, they like to just come in and beat up on us guys who play once or twice a week. And it's no fun for us. They play down to us. They mock us, and and get themselves or make errors on purpose to try to keep them from 10-run limiting us. And it's just condescending, and I got bored of it. So I stopped playing softball, and I don't really miss it. I miss running around shagging balls in the outfield. It's one of my favorite things to do in the world, but I never loved hitting in softball. I do miss baseball, but I'm hoping to get myself in good enough shape to play next spring, but I don't know if I will. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I want to grow it. I want to grow Respect the Pick. So I'd like to take the time on that. I mean, I'm 45 years old. I've been playing baseball for 40 years. I think it's safe enough to say I can walk away if I want, right? A lot of my guys bailed this year. They said, oh, you're not playing, because I was thinking about not playing anyway. Because they're tired of the same shit that I'm tired of, running into these stupid travel teams. But the baseball league, I wish I would have found that right out of high school. Play with wood bats. I was pitching. I think that's how I hurt my knee. Pitching, little CC Sabathia style. Just all the twisting and turning. And being an overweight 45-year-old dude, the meniscus just finally gave way. But it's fun. A lot of times what they'll do is and this is absolutely stupid. We would lose games on purpose because of this. Hear me out. They would mix everybody and have everybody play everybody in the regular season. And then for the playoffs, they would do an upper division and the lower division. 1 year during the regular season, we busted our asses at the end of the year. Our final 2 games were a doubleheader, and we fucking tore it up. Busting our butts, old fat guys running around playing softball, ended up winning both games just to have us have a good enough record to put us in the higher division, and we got blasted in the first round of the playoffs. So we started losing on purpose towards the end of the year if we thought that we were going to make the tournament. So we lost a couple games at the end of the year to get put in the lower division, and we won a couple championships because of it. And you know what? I don't feel a bit bad about it, because the way the league was run was so horrible that we said, if you're going to run it in a stupid way, we're going to play it the stupid way. You're welcoming this type of behavior, so we're going to behave that way. And I have a couple rings for it. Or championship t-shirts. And a couple pictures I put on Facebook. I got more than Jeter. I got more rings than Jeter. Doubled off. I hear you, Jason Moore. It is dumb. It's absolutely dumb. And I just don't get what's so fun about these other assholes getting out there and just wiping the floor with people when they feel they have to lose on purpose to keep the games into 7 innings. Yeah, it's always fun to win the title, man. Congratulations on those. I wish you the best this year. You'll have to let me know how you did. Man, you're playing well into November. I have played games in November before, that's for sure.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one away.
There's these one guys. This is one time I lost my shit playing softball. This is 2022. We play this team that I really hate. They often get a bunch of ringers. They'd always kick the shit out of us. So I'm already going into this game not looking forward to it because they usually beat our ass. So we get there, and the guy says, okay, so you guys are away and we're home. I said, no, according to the schedule, we're home. Because, first of all, the lady doesn't put at. I know, we all play at the same fields. So she puts versus instead of at. So she put the away team first, and the second team is the home team, right? If you just put the at, you'd make everything less confusing, but she never did. So she does Jays, which is us, named after my late friend. Jays versus Unca Brigade. Oh, no. Unca Brigade versus Jays. And I say, okay, that means we're home. No. And he threw a fit and he argued. And I showed him the schedule and I showed him and I texted everybody in the group chat, all the managers in the group chat. And, oh, fine. Just be home. And I'm like, no, I want to make sure, we're playing a fair game and, everything goes smoothly. I don't want to, I'm not trying to take advantage or, cheat. I'm just trying to explain to you how she does it. This is how she does it. So, blah, 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 blah. And in the first inning, we're home. They get a guy on third base. And I can't remember what the guy said. But he said something along the lines of, oh, if only we were the home team. So I threw my hands up in the air and I said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not playing another inning until we straighten this out. You guys say you're cool with it. You say you understand, but then you make snide comments like that. Go fuck yourselves kind of thing. And they said, no, man, we're good. You're just being a dick. I said, I'm being a dick. You're the one who made the comment. So, long story short, we played that game, and we won. We ended up whooping their ass as I hit another home run. And I was so happy, And I proved to them later on that we were supposed to be the home team. Fast forward a year. 2023. We play the same team. I look at the schedule. We're supposed to be home. And they're kicking our asses all throughout the game. And I've got it in the back of my mind. I've got the proof. I've got the evidence, how she sets it up on the schedule. We're the home team. And they're just kicking our asses. So I'm thinking, okay, it's not going to be a big deal. We get to like the sixth inning. We rally and score 12 runs between the sixth and the seventh inning. We come back and we walk them off. We go through the line. Hey, great game, guys. Great game. Back and forth to each other. Everything seems fine. After we go through the line, one of the guys walks over to our bench and says, oh, just so you know, we were supposed to be the home team, but no big deal. And I flipped my shit on this asshole. I said, are you freaking kidding me? You didn't say a thing about it the whole game when you were kicking our ass, but now that we come back and beat you, you're going to come over here after we go through the line and accuse me of cheating? Go fuck yourself. And it caused a whole big thing, and he started to walk away, and the other team now is backing him up and yelling at me. I'm like, why are you guys yelling at me? He came over to us to accuse us of cheating, and when he accuses me of cheating, I'm going to defend myself, so you all can go fuck yourselves too. Everything calmed down. I looked at my phone, and I went over to their bench and showed them that I was right, but they still didn't believe me. And eventually it got to the point where my brother had to come back and hold me back. But I got tired of all that bullshit, so. Oh, there you go. There's a Phil rant for a live stream.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps.
But it was very satisfying because those guys always had their way with us. And then we played them once 2 years in a row, and we beat them both times. And they accused us of cheating when we weren't. And again, I put him in the group chat of all the managers with the woman who ran the league explaining who was the home team. And I was right. Yeah, I never understood what people gained to cheating, how it made them feel good about themselves to cheat. I mean, I guess if there's like some kind of monetary prize, it's worth it, to win all that money. Like, isn't there a fishing contest where if you catch a certain amount of fish at a certain weight, you win like a big prize, and people were caught stuffing the fish with like rocks and shit to make them weigh more? I could see why you would want to cheat there, because you want to win money. This is just a stupid softball league. You win a free t-shirt and you take your picture behind home plate at the end of the game. That's it. I don't see how you go home with yourself at night and be like, yeah, we sure cheated against them, huh? I don't get that.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
And the same thing with some stadiums. Like, I've run into some people who blatantly downloaded other people's stadiums and then submitted to me and said, oh, here's my stadium I created. I'm like, dude, this is clearly done by one of my favorite creators ever in this game. I'm sorry you didn't create the stadium. And it's okay to download a stadium and update it, but don't sit here and claim that this is all you. I just don't get the joy in submitting someone else's stadium and saying, oh, here's my stadium, by the way. Meanwhile, I hit another home run with someone who never hits home runs in this league. Actually, Andy Finich, he does hit quite a few. Andy Finich is another bases-loaded guy. I think he's my second baseman on that team. New York and bases-loaded, the red team. I hope someone from Uncle Brigade heard this. Fuck Uncle Brigade. I shouldn't say the whole team because, like I said, you know, we went through the line that second game, and most guys are like, wow, great game. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. And then they only got mad when I was yelling at their coach. But the coach came over to us. He went out of his way to come over to our bench and accuse me of cheating. Fuck you, buddy. I'm cursing a lot now, sorry. I always curse more on live for whatever reason. And it's not like I curse and then edit it out when I'm recording either. But usually I'm playing games too. When I'm playing games. Yeah, Doug, you know all the bases loaded guys? I thought it was real fun because one year I was looking for fictional rosters, and you can do a search for fictional rosters. And I ran into one that was bases loaded. It was a bunch of bases loaded guys. Now, we gave a bunch of those guys fake first names way early in the game. So it was really cool to see what other people came up with names for those guys. Yeah, I didn't realize how many versions of the game there were. There was like 4 versions of bases loaded on the original Nintendo and like 3 on the Super Nintendo. If I had to guess at the time, I would have said only 1 on the Super Nintendo. All the early baseball games, they sounded like they were using metal bats. And that was especially the case for bases loaded. You hit the ball and it went skunk! Man, I am just wrecking the Charlotte Spiders. 14-2. Let's start giving my guys time off. Especially my third baseman who's new. Pfizer, hello. I didn't say hi to you yet. I'm sorry. Oh, you have a commemorative park. Nice. I said this, I think, in my last video. I really should do something for you guys, all my listeners, but I got to find a way to do it. I feel like if I make a stadium and like name concession stands or buildings or whatever after you guys, I'll forget someone and feel like a complete asshole. So that's one of the main reasons I haven't done it yet. So I got to find some way to show my love to you guys because I really appreciate. I mean, to think 2 years ago that I would have 650 subscribers, it would have been like absurd to me. And now here I am begging for 350 more to hit that 1,000 mark. All right, I'm going to get this guy out of here. Who else was hurting? DJ Jackson was hurting. Give him the rest of the day off. We'll give Bucky the rest of the day off. He has 2 home runs. No, we'll leave Bucky. See if he can get to 3. Hopefully Hal can pitch the whole game. My bullpen is shot. Hey, Sewell! Yeah, I started much earlier today than I did last night. Last night I started at, what, like 11:30 or something like that? because I had to finish recording. I finished recording a lot earlier today, even though I went through a lot of drafts. But did I break down the stadium creator or the stadium of the year contest problem? Especially now that Sewell's here, it'd be good to talk about that. I was all ready to make a December 30th deadline, and then either on the 30th, 31st, or the 1st. You know, December 30th, New Year's Eve, or New Year's Day, do an all-day stream, because I should have all of your stadiums submitted by then. And then when people can pop in, you can leave your comments about your stadiums in the chat box. Or you could even call in and talk about your stadiums when I showcase them live. Because the editing process just slows everything down. If I do it live, then I feel like the contest will go much faster. So my problem is the game often comes out mid-March to early April. We still have at least 2.5 months after December to play this version of the game. Do we want to wait, or do we do some kind of live stream? All right, now I can take Bucky out. Towards New Year's Eve. The reason it appeals to me so much to do it around that time is because I have 2 weeks off for Christmas this year. So I would love to have the time off and, you know, do a stream. So what do you guys think? I'm going to create a vote after I premiere the next video, because I broke this all down at the end of the last stadium I showcased. Man, you should delete the light I have facing the building behind the batter's eye. Is it bothering? It's not bothering me. Sewell, if it's okay with you, I play the Charlotte Spiders again. I was gonna offer up someone else's stadium to play the next game, if that's okay. This is a beautiful stadium. The new stuff in left field is really cool, and you missed Bucky Crozier hit one on the roof in right field. I've hit, like, what, 7 home runs this game? So what do you think, guys? You like the all-day stream idea? Okay, but do we do it in December, or do we wait? Do we give guys the extra 2.5 months? Or a month and a half? Because I don't think I would want to go past February. I think because, you know, it takes time, and I want to be done with it before the new version of the game comes out. So what do you think? Do we do end of December, or do we give extra time and go at the end of January? Or I kind of like the holiday idea, because I know a lot of people will be off.
They're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Where's Brian's? Oh, they probably plugged Brian's song as my new 5th starter. Okay. But again, Jason, just to be clear, my only thought process is you still have 2.5 months. My vote is December also. So I am going to put it to the vote after I release the next video that I just finished recording.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing.
Sewell, thank you so much for the stadium. It's fantastic. I'm so appreciative of all the stadiums that you guys built. Oh, we're going to do another shout-out for it for the next version of the next season of this game, because we'll probably start that up soon and hopefully get it finished before the next version of the game comes out. Okay, so I have 2 votes for December. Good to know. But I am going to make an official poll at the end of my next video. I also have a poll out now. Because for whatever reason, my last video got over 1,000 views in less than 48 hours. So thank you guys so much. I'm so psyched about that. I think that's the first time that's ever happened for me. I don't know why, but last night Murph suggested maybe it was because it was a shorter video. So I'm curious, are my videos too long in general? Or did I just have the right thumbnail? Did I premiere it at the right time? What was it, Monday? Or it was Monday, right?
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it.
Damn it, Brett Howe's not going to be able to finish this whole game. I was hoping he would.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
The bully is shot.
Nobody on. Up the middle.
Well, he got through 8, so that's good.
Gets it to first. And that is the inning.
Schmitty! Hey, buddy, just recorded one of your stadiums, too.
And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Number 2.
Dude, your videos beat the shit out of mine, man. I was so proud of mine with like 7,000. And then I look at Sewell's and his have like 8 and 9 all over the place. Who is that? Oh, Miles, he's got to stay in the game. Finich has to stay in the game.
Hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Consecutive base hits for these guys here.
I think it was just the algorithm. Sometimes YouTube promotes some videos a lot more than others, at least for me.
Just keep that approach simple.
Casual 1254, how's it going? Refresh my memory. You have
And pulled it into the gap nicely.
submitted stadiums before. It is weird. Like my last video. Look at this. Hold on, let me pull it up. I did this last night too. I'm sorry. It's just so bizarre to me. Now I could maybe get it with the last video because view your channel. Live. Nope. Videos. The video I posted 2 days ago is at 1.1 thousand views. Fantastic. Thank you so much. But the one I released before that, 8 days ago, 270 or 287. 287. That's a drastic difference. Now, granted, the name of the video is pretty weird. Stadium Extrava Highlights Who Done It. But, I mean, you'd think people who watch my videos know what it is by now. You know, what this channel's about. And then the one that's from 2 weeks ago was a 465 views. 4 weeks ago was 504. And then all of a sudden, this one I released 2 days ago, 1.1K. I don't know what I did right on it, but I'm very happy. Thank you again to everybody. And I've been at a lull with subscribers. I feel like I've been at low 641, 642. I'd take 2 steps up and then someone would drop or quit YouTube or something and I'd lose a subscriber. And, so I was at 642 forever. In the past 2 days, I'm up 4 subscribers. So thank you for that, too. I don't get it. I'm trying to juice up the thumbnails, and I added that little extra animation just to give more production value. Yeah, I'm going to work on that too, Sewell. Just shorter, cleaner titles. Yeah, I try to do the can't miss type stuff. Amazing stadiums, your stadiums. Awesome new stadiums from the show. 17 new stadiums in a new challenge. Amazing stadium surprises. I go by... I'm working on that, Pfizer. I'm gonna create like a trailer video to put on like TikTok and Instagram and Facebook Reels and even YouTube Shorts to try to bring people to the YouTube channel. And then every once in a while, I'll throw just a short, with the phone aspect ratio, or maybe just do with a little one like they do sometimes. But I think that might help because there's not a lot of Stadium Creator stuff in other platforms. At least not in the searches I've done. TikTok Live? Oh, the new Mario Party. How is it? We're going to get it for Thanksgiving. We like to play Mario Party on Thanksgiving when the brother and his family come over and the rest of the family leaves. Ray Cleavers, I would definitely like to get out of the game. Oh, I wanted to get. Hold on. Be a ball. Damn it. I wanted to get him out too, give him more of a rest. Is it good? I heard they kind of revamped the star system, which I think they need to do. A lot of the star system is all luck, which it's kind of nice to have a handicap because it's supposed to be, fun for the whole family. And a lot of times, there's one or two gamers in the family, that would just dominate the game. So it is nice to have a little bit of it be luck. But most of the people who would play with me. All right, glad you dropped in, Sewell. Good to see you, buddy. But yeah, it is nice to have a little bit of a handicap. All right. Get everybody else out of here for the last inning of the game. Manager, sub. Get Stewart out of left. Where's what's-his-face? Faraday. Do I have someone to play short? Yeah, I'll put Reynolds at short. He had enough of the day off. We'll put him in.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit.
And we'll quick manage out of here. 14-2 is your final score.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're...
I did like it, Pfizer. I recorded it, and it's in. Loved it. I think there are more stadiums with stamps in this video than without. This video coming up, I think, is one of my better videos ever, stadium-wise. No, Doug, but we used to play Baseball Stars a lot. Because that was one of the first games where you could actually create players. We invented these players on the original baseball game for Nintendo that pretty much debuted with the system itself. And then Baseball Stars, you could create their name, and they had stats and attributes, that make them a power hitter or a contact hitter or fast or whatever. Do you remember the cheat code where you go, what is it, down, down, left, right, down, down, round, and up, and all your stats were boosted? Casual, refresh my memory who your gamer tag is, buddy. I'm sorry. Are you Captain Obvious? Because if so, yes, I definitely recorded it. As we go through the highlight reel and see all the bombs I hit. Since we have 10 viewers, I want to show you Bucky Crozer's home run. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 home runs in that game. And 3 players hit more than 2. Or more than 1. It's only went 398 feet. It went on the frickin' roof. Over the home run porch. Bucky says, home run porch my ass. And I mentioned when I hit it, I wish that the ball interacted with the props a little bit more realistically. When you hit a ball that hard on a slope down, it's not going to stay there. Casual, are you saying yep to Captain Obvious? Yes, because I did record that stadium. Loved it. Every stadium in this next video is fantastic. I can't wait to get it edited up and premiere it. It's going to be long, though. I think I have 21 stadiums, but I tried to be faster with some of the stadiums. Part of the problem is one of my new stadiums is in there, and I always tend to blab on about my own stadiums. I agree, Doug. Definitely a splash when the ball goes in the water. And I've said this before in some of my videos. like the Jim Leyritz home run in the 96 World Series, the Fred McGriff home run in the World Series. Fred McGriff hit a fucking deafening shot off the foul pole. That ball hit that thing and said, dong! And the whole stadium went silent. And then in Jim Leyritz, when he hit that big home run off Mark Wohlers, the 3-run home run to tie it up, it hit a bunch of things, and it made that big noise that you heard. I think that's a fun aspect to be able to put into the game. But instead, they feel it's more important to put casino background noise when you're close to a casino while you're building one. I mean, come on. Look at this. Cleavers went 3 for 5. Stewart went 2 for 5 with 2 home runs. Sherman Mosby with an 0 for. Bucky 3 for 5 with 2 home runs. Steve Stewart has 49 home runs on August 1st. Brett Howe was 19-2 on August 1st. Yeah, this version of the game's a lot easier than others. Yeah, that could be fun. Fiserv. Like to hit a home run in the water, like goes. Yeah, that could be cool. All right, first person to tell me gets the stadium for the next game. Maybe in this version, Jason, you're right. But this is the settings we have it on. Usually we bump up the sliders to make it a little easier for us. And we don't hit this many still. All right, Fiserv, you got it. I got to download it, so let me save this real quick. I showed that one already, right? Well, here's the thing, Pfizer. I think I told you this before. If Costco headquarters parking, if you built the home run derby stadium for Sewell's challenge, I don't want to show it until he showed it. I have one from you, and I think Sluggish Moth. Okay, I want to see real quick what they did with my injured starter. Yeah, they put Brian Strong as my 5th player. Can I put him on the DL or the IL? So I can call up a minor leaguer to start? I wouldn't know how to do it. Maybe I can just pull somebody up. I'll do it after I download the stadium. All right, are you talking with Cyclone Field? I'll do Cyclone Field. That'll be fun. I can't keep up with them. They're all so good. I want to play in all of them. But what happens is, like last night, I played in Doug Stadium, Fresh 1X, in case you don't know who Doug is. I played in his Garden State Stadium last night, and I couldn't hit for shit. So, we didn't get to see, hit any balls into some fun targets and stuff like that. So, I feel like I have to play more than one game in each park to get good highlights for everybody to see, and then, so many stadiums get left behind. So, I'll never be able to keep up. It's unfortunate, but like the one yesterday, the one I showed in the last video, I want to say, was it Stretchy C? Who did the dome and there was this water in right field? That one was so fun. Oh, that was my new one. I'm really happy with my new one. I can't wait for you guys to see it. There was a pretty good one in here I saved for a new video too. It's probably way... Oh, look at this one. What is it called? Costco Headquarters Park. That's a good one. This one too, Stadium Row Sports Complex. I think if you upload the stadium again, whoever you are, you should have your fingernails ripped off. This sucks version 2? Jason Moore, please forgive me. I have a lot of Jasons. Remind me of your gamer tag. I'm so sorry. I have so many Jasons, like I said. This was one. I really like this one. All that big stone. Jason, okay, yeah. 43950. Did you do... Was it called like test build or something like that? Then dipped in lemon juice. Yes, Scotty. After the nails come off, dipped in lemon juice. Definitely. Oh, man. That fucking stadium. Those two stadiums. Oh, my God. Look at this. Something else I noticed when I was showcasing older stadiums. You used to be able to search people's vaults. Oldest to newest or newest to oldest. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, Jason, I got you now. Major 10 concourse. Both of them were really good. I remember that. Yankees Field. That one's not bad. Just the thumbnail anyway. Looking at the thumbnail. I was hoping that one I saw would show up here. Big Beast Stadium. This one gets me too. Modern Polo Grounds. Yet they use all the old looking fucking props. What's modern about it? The fact that it has the scoreboards out and right, that's about it. Doesn't look very modern to me. I probably shouldn't bash people's stadiums on a stream. Although that could be fun. Ooh, this one's pretty cool looking too. That one looks cool based on the thumbnail. Vikings Field of Idaho, huh? This one I showed like I think one of the first videos I recorded for 23. Hawking Park. I never cared for the standing airplanes in the air either. I feel like they should be on the ground. I mean, they're just there. All right, I don't want to go too deep. Sure. Was that yours? The one I was just talking about with the water in right field? I'm on page 4. And it had the Braves, right? All the Braves windows. I really like that stadium. Oracle Park. I remember that one. Yeah, this will be fun. All my lefty power hitters, man, they're going to have a field day in this place. Which one can I get rid of? I have a couple downloaded for when I play some RDL games. I scrolled through and found a bunch of players or a bunch of creators, stopped and picked out a stadium from them. I think I have a Big Impact and a Braves fan. I ran into Murph and Sandman Dan a couple times, but I have a bunch of highlights from them, so forgive me, fellas. I want to give some new blood a chance. Okay, there it is. It's downloaded. Let me see. Bayside. Oh, here it is, Retractable Park. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, no, this isn't the one I was thinking of, but this is still a good stadium. Oh, okay, it had singers in center field. Oh, the concourse and left. The bleachers and left. Yep. Loved the bleachers and left. What was the one I was thinking of? Oh, Bayside Park by Jude 3 Cardinal. That's the one I was thinking of because it has a retractable roof too, and it has that great water in right field. But I do remember yours now, Jason. Yeah, that the bleachers with the brick on one side and then tile on the other, and then the bleachers in front. I loved that area. I believe I threw a stamp at the stadium too. Yep, I gotcha. Okay, calendar. My ultimate goal, guys. Oh my God, it would be so much fun to do a Ricky Davis League with you guys. You know, obviously me and my brother and I would have our own separate one, which would be our official. But I think it would be so fun to have me and my brother, and maybe we do it like a draft one day. But they got to bring online games, leagues back. At least online leagues where you can use custom rosters. That would freaking be amazing. Would you guys be interested in, we talked about this the other night too a little bit. Would you guys be interested in seeing other games streamed by someone who's not necessarily the best gamer in the world? Because I'm definitely going to stream Grand Theft Auto now that I have this set up. Here it is. I don't think I've ever played a game in here, Pfizer, so this is going to be fun. Mosby still hurting. Soriano still hurting. And we got a right-handed pitcher, too. I want as many left-handed bats as possible. He's a switch hitter, so I think I'm going to leave him in. I'll give him time off if I start to route these guys like I did the other day. I mean, I must have depleted their bullpen. Marlon Thompson hasn't been performing well on the top of the lineup, even though he hit a freaking home run last game. Skip. That's what I can do. Pfizer. You just gave me an idea. I'm going to name Ricky Davis League guys after you guys. I'll use your gamer tags, not your real names. I'll find some way to get your gamer tags involved. Oh, it's a foggy night. Ray Cleaver goes oppo right into the glove of the left fielder. I think I'm going to do that, fellas. And not in the next version of the game, the next season of this game. Oh, there we go, right off the bat. A line shot. Man, I can't not hit home runs right now. Oh, look, you got a Stadium Center logo over there. Nice. I like hitting those line shots. Oh, up under the railroad. But you don't have that there for a railroad, right? You want the arches and the ivy and all that. I would love Stewart to hit a splash shot in this place.
One down, base is empty. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. One there. The order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning.
Pfizer, is that something like with your last name, or is it like a nickname or something? Your gamer tag?
And now the count filled up 3-2.
This dude hasn't thrown a pitch in the strike zone yet. 2 maybe hit the edge.
Righty to the plate.
He don't want nothing to do with Steve Stewart.
And a rope in the center field base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Well, that was one of those high percentage.
That's what your name is? A randomly generated user?
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low.
Bucky Crozier.
He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out.
He's certainly capable of putting one up there. I'm just scared I hit all my home runs last game. Now I won't hit another for like 5.
Line drive, Adam in center field. Next is the designated hitter. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low.
I took a 2-hour nap today because I was up too late last night. Once I got out of work.
Smash to the left side. They get the force. That's
Well, it's 1-0 after a Marlon Tompkins line shot.
And now Clifford Chavez.
Teddy Higgins. He tends to get knocked around when I play live.
Higgins.
You know what? I think I'm going to fast forward some. So maybe I can get into other stadiums. Whoops. See? Look at that. Come on.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in.
But this way I can get into other stadiums with RDL legends.
Misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Back streets back. All right. Burn. All right.
Here comes a pitch.
So we're playing in Cyclone Field this game.
And it's 1-2. The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher.
But yeah, Pfizer, with that idea, I can, like, if you guys have numbers incorporated into your gamer tags, I'll put the number there. Like, Sewell 21. I'll name the guy Sewell. His last name will be Sewell, and his number will be 21. And what is Sluggish Moth, like 953? I can make him either 9 or 95 or 53.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. That one hops against the fence. Throws to second.
And I'll try to make them good players too. I won't make them bums.
Just a solid swing right there.
6'1", tall dude, huh? Do you play basketball?
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame. Now a chance for number 25.
Of course, 6'1" in the NBA, you're like oh, tries to go to third and he throws it away. After all these years of playing, I'm still not the best base runner. Mark always makes fun of me because I've made a lot of stupid outs because of stupid base running. 6-2 thanks to a simmed first inning where my starter gave up 6 runs. Willie Reynolds puts one deep into right. Off the wall. See, like, why isn't that a double and why isn't my guy scoring? There we go. Blown opportunity right there. Did you watch the highlights of me as a kid dunking on people in my buddy's barn? There was like a brief months-long period where I liked basketball better than baseball because, you know, watching all the Jordan highlights, doing all this funky shit, and Vince Carter, you know, when we were playing basketball and those dunk ball hoops and, you know, stuff like that. That was a lot of fun, but it was brief. Baseball's always my first love. Baseball is my favorite thing in the whole world. There's days, you know, after high school where I go play softball, come home, eat dinner while watching the Yankee game, and then come in here and play my Ricky Davis League games with the rest of the Yankee game on in the background.
2 outs, base is empty, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Jody Tatum.
It's my favorite thing in the whole world, baseball.
Nobody has hit more in his team. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder.
Yes, it is K-Jack Field. It's my wiffle ball field. I made a new thumbnail for that. I wish people would watch that. I want people from Rochester to find that, and I want to partner up with someone and do some kind of indoor wiffle ball league. Because if I do decide, I'm probably done with softball. I might play baseball next year if I can get my knee and get myself in better shape. But I'm probably done with softball. I would love to play indoor wiffle ball in the winter. Or I don't know. There is a summer league wiffle ball on Thursday nights, but I don't know if I'll like it. I thought about if I don't play softball, me and my brother can do it. But you have to, like, you can't throw fast. So, I don't know. I'd want to play in a more competitive wiffle ball league. I'll have to see if I can find the video someplace. We had an indoor wiffle ball league at a place we called the Main Street Armory. It was basically like an old school gym. It had like a top deck of seats, and we were hitting balls up there. That was kind of fun, but it was a wood floor. We had to tape lines down for fair and foul and stuff like that. It was fun. We only did it for 2 years though, because with only 5 guys on a team, it was hard to come up with the money to make it worth the venue to host us. So I need to find like a cheaper place. Do I still have what, Pfizer? The wiffle ball field? If that's what you're asking, no. That's my old house. I've been in this house for 7 years now. It'll be 8 in February. So I've been 8 years without a wiffle ball field. I mean, own. Well, Sewell, I'm glad to have you, buddy. That would be really cool, though, Pfizer, if you pulled that off. I have a couple of recreations I have in mind that I would like to try to build. Bucky Crozier dunks one in. Speedy Marlon Tompkins is going to make it to third quite easily. First and third for Sherman Mosby. There it goes, deep to right. But foul.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the second game of the series.
Oh, he's swinging at Sherman. I love this stance. I always liked Sherman Mosby, but I couldn't find a stance I liked for him. So when I found this one, I'm like, all right, I got to go get him. And I was cleaning up with him in the RDL Legends League, so I was like, yeah, let's go get him again. Oh, Doug, that would be great. You're who was in the area from time to time. I know Schmitty was too. Over Thanksgiving. We'll at least have to find a way to meet up. I always thought the first person I would meet would be Archmage. Where is Archmage? Has he been submitting you Stadium, Sewell? He promised me a couple weeks ago that he was going to give me a bunch, but I haven't seen any from him. It might not be a bad idea, Sewell. Try to make them their own thing. I think you'd get more views if it's part of a bigger video, though. We'll try to find. We'll find a way to make it happen, Doug. I always thought, like I said, I thought Arch would be the first person I met, or maybe Sandman Dan, because our next goal to go to New York City. Oh, there's Schmitty. Yeah, you were here. I remember now. Okay. Right, but I thought he was gonna crank some of that ATG stuff for us to show. You think people's videos are too long to watch? Oh, did anybody vote on my thing yet? Well, I've got 6 votes, and 83% of those 6 votes says that my videos are not too long. Again, brutal honesty, guys. I can take it. You have to be able to take constructive criticism. I always tell my wife, hey, Stephen K., what's up, buddy? When I was doing stand-up comedy, you can't just tell me every joke I write or every impression I do is good. Because if I go up and it's not good and it bombs on stage, your feedback was no help to me. So it's the same in any creative venue. And I try not to sugarcoat, when I tell people or when I show people their stadiums and they ask me for tips. I'm not going to blatantly lie and say if I like that particular type of stadium. I'm not going to bash it. Certainly not going to bash it. But I feel like everybody needs constructive criticism. No one's perfect at anything. And it only helps if you get constructive criticism. And thank you, Pfizer. That is the feedback I've gotten, that people like that I go in and try to figure out how they create, the look that they're going for with the different props, blending them together and so on and so forth. So that's what I try to do, but I'm trying to speed up the process a little bit. Sometimes it's me rambling on too much, telling stories and trying to tell jokes. But again, I'm trying to, just spruce up the entertainment value a little bit.
Thompson makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go.
Maybe not scrap it, Sewell. Is there a way you can shorten it up?
This group of hitters really producing with runners.
No, I'm not playing. I'm going to fast forward.
New inning getting started. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Adrian Soriano.
All right, well, send it my way, Steven.
As he turns on the rubber,
Put it in my queue. I keep telling myself I'm going to do a video like that too. Like maybe build the stadium and give tips while I'm building it. I don't know if I'd want to record it or stream it live. But I feel like the live streams don't get as many views because I go on for hours. Where am I? Oh, I've already been on for an hour and 23 minutes. But it's funny because after Murph told me, maybe because it was a shorter video, maybe people liked the shorter video last night. I looked at my videos, and one of my videos is named "The Longest Video Ever?" ? Worth it, and it was an hour 40 or an hour and 40 minutes. 2 videos later was an hour 43. This next, the one I just recorded has 21 stadiums, but I think I keep it under an hour 43. It is. I think it is shorter. I go through some of the stadiums faster. I mean, people have eyes, and I put what's on the screen there so people can see it. They don't need me, going over every little detail. Look, there's a ballpark eats. They fucking know. They can see.
On the ground, right side, Chavez whips it to first, and that will end the inning.
I agree, Sewell. It's just fun to sit and chat. I just recorded the video. I figured everything's set up. I might as well play my games online and say hey to everybody. But I do want to maybe create a stadium with you guys once. Maybe you guys can help me make my stadiums better. Give me ideas on how to close them off without using that same old big freaking warehouse building all the time. Although my next build, I didn't use it at all. I'm very excited about the new one. Of course, some of you have heard me say that like 30 times today. Sorry, Scotty Warren, if you're still here. Scotty was here from right at the beginning of this video today. The Google, Steven. You know the Google form. You've submitted through the Google form before. There's a link right in the description of all my videos. Or at least all my last 10. Guys, wait till you see Scotty's next stadium. I don't want to hype it too much, but it's so good. Oh, my dog's dreaming in the other room. I can hear him going.
Here's the center fielder, Joey Thompson.
My wife and my dog are zonked out for the evening.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul.
Never heard him go on this long.
Chavez off the first with 2 away.
It's so weird. I'm in my little fort in here. See, in the old... Let's switch to this. See, behind me is just a window now. And then the green screen behind me, and then the TV is over there. And then I'm just in I'm in the corner. So it's weird. In the last place, I could get out behind me without having to move things around, but now I I pull the green screen in, and there's a wall behind me, wall next to me. So I'm pretty much in a little fort. And it gets hot in here. 3 monitors. All right, I'll keep going with the long ones. I do want to condense them a little bit. I don't think anybody needs to be on for an hour, 40 minutes every time. MLBTS videos. What's MLBTS? I don't want to sound stupid. If I found a $35. Maybe that's why I get those stupid lines. I don't know if you guys ever notice them, but I have these weird lines in some of my videos. I think it's because I have a cheap graphics card. It was only like $35, and I have a cheap little laptop. Well, it's not cheap, but it's not a big, powerful. So you get a sound, or you get a what did I call it? A video card, right? Yeah, Streamlabs. But yeah, like Sewell with cloud streaming. Do you play off your computer, Sewell, or an Xbox? Ronald Tompkins already has a home run today. Lines out to left.
Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's some real power at the plate. Steve Stewart.
But I have a thing, the video card. It connects to an HDMI monitor, and then the highlights I record on the TV or on the Xbox, I can then just record them on the computer with Streamlabs OBS is what I use. Capture card. That's what I'm trying to think of. Jesus. Capture card is what I have. I have a cheap one, and I'm wondering if that's because I've seen them like over $100. Mine is only like 35. And then I don't know. I would think the video quality should be better on my live streams. Oh, because through my editing program, that takes it down to 1080p. But streaming, I don't know. Maybe is it? Would it stream in 4K? Holy hell! $2,700 for a graphics card? Oh, not graphics card. Do you mean your capture card was that much? I don't know what the graphics card situation is. I think, Sewell, here's the thing. I only did the Stadium of the Year contest, and it definitely had fewer videos than a lot of my showcase videos. I think, for the most part, if people aren't involved in the contest, they don't care. And I think that's part of the problem. So, again, I don't necessarily do the contest for the views either. I do it, as, kind of fun. Little bragging rights. And this year, I actually will have a prize. You don't have a capture card. Okay. I don't know. This computer was a Christmas present. My wife asked my sister-in-law, who's a pretty big computer person. She knew what I wanted to do with the computer, and my sister-in-law did some research, and with what my wife could afford, this is what she came up with. So the goal is to upgrade, which is why I'm sending you guys to Studio 44 shop. Pick up some gear, because all the profits from that are going into new equipment to make this channel better. I love this stadium. It's so nice playing in it. Fiserv. Very, very fun. I got to score 3 runs, though. I hit all my home runs in the last game. Yeah, so I'll probably have, I'll have them, put together, like I'll go to Best Buy or something like that and have them put together a good computer for me. I don't know enough about all this stuff. I don't want to go too crazy with the cost. But I'm hoping to win my our poker season is done. We're going to the final tournament in December. I won last year's tournament. Prize is always $1,000. I would love to win that tournament and put that, at least a little bit of that money towards a new computer. Usually when I take any money home at the year-end tournament, my wife gets a little bit spoiled for Christmas. Last year was definitely no exception. I've won 2 finales in my poker league. Last year was my second. This year I finished 3rd in the league, I think. So I'll come home with at least $100 before the cards are even out, which is always nice. Yeah, there was something else about this, the thing I was going to say. For the contest, what I would like to do with the all-day stream is maybe find out when people plan on making it, if they can. That way they can even type, in the chat box, talking about their stadiums, some of their creative process into it. Or better yet, we can always do phone-in. So that would be fun, too. And then there was something else about the contest I wanted to say that I mentioned when I recorded it. But I can't remember what it is off the top of my head right now. Oh, prize. There is going to be a prize. I am going to create a one-of-a-kind t-shirt. I won the 2024 Studio 44 Stadium of the Year contest. I'm going to make that for you, and I'll let you pick one item from the Studio 44 store that I'll buy for you. So the winner will get a prize this year. But I want to keep it fun. Honor system. You had to create the stadium. No remixes. Like, I can't put in Sam and Dan's Aloha Park. And it had... Oh, fuck. And onto the concourse. Oh, that just blew the game wide open. Don't have anybody ready. Damn it, my freaking bullpen is still hurting. In this version of the game. And it doesn't have to be streamed before. Like, I have 646 subscribers now. You didn't have to submit a stadium. As long as I get to see him beforehand, we're in. I'm working on that, Jason. I'm gonna get some kind of canoe thing going.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Got him looking for the K. Joey Thompson, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. Two gone.
Wow,
Base is
6 and
empty, but
Teddy
3
Higgins
runs
is worn
across
out.
here in the second game of the series.
Sewell, I still like the one that you created for your own contest, the template challenge. That's my favorite of yours so far this year. There's things I like about Pete Rose, but it's not my favorite.
Top of inning number 7, and here is
There's another one of yours I really like too. Some of the industrial ones. Maybe it was the one with the train and the road bridges. That one was really nice too. Sherman Yards. I've only made... I made 2 for your challenges. I made a minor league one and the template in 24. And then I made Fountains Field. The one the dude commissioned off me. And I think the one I'm going to debut in the next video. I'm really excited about that one. There's things I really like about it. Tombstone. Tombstone is good. And Scotty, for a little tease for you, buddy, I presented a challenge for you based on the stadium you submitted. You may be able to guess what it is, but I'm not going to tell anybody else about it. Yeah, I made one short turnaround from Fountains Field to this one. Well, it feels a lot shorter than it really was because I made a lot of changes on Fountains Field. So even though the original version was done a long time ago, I was working on it quite a bit for the past couple weeks. Yeah, Riverside is the one where the train comes right into the ballpark, right? That one's freaking awesome. Man, my bullpen is shot. I need someone to give me some innings. Or I need a day off here. Because my pitcher got hurt. My 5th pitcher got hurt last night. And it tore through my bullpen. So now my long relief guy is slated to be my 5th starter, so I'm going to have to play more games here in Legends down the road. I knew this was going to happen. I hit all my home runs in the last game, so I'm going to have a low-scoring game here.
Pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is
Yeah, there was a game I streamed where I played in Sewell. Sewell saw that one, where I played in Murph's old stadium. And or the old version of the Moonshot Casino, and I hit like 1,000,000 home runs. I hit 3 with Steve Stewart that game, and then I didn't hit another one with him for like 5 or 6 games.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 and 2 here.
100% custom stands. Are you talking about the challenge? No, I don't want to. I don't want to tell too many. I don't want to say too much about your stadium because I think it's such a cool idea, and your son's idea alone earned a stamp. I freaking loved it. Part of me really wants to go in there right now and play it, but yeah, I want to try to. I'm gonna start editing that one tomorrow. So after getting the tip, I was doing my videos the wrong way this whole time. I finally listened to my own software's advice and started breaking up the videos. I would record for like 3 hours and trim it down to 3.5. What I've started doing now is record segments of like 30 minutes each or 40 minutes each, and then edit each piece separately and then blend them all together, and that makes it so much faster, and it makes it seem so much less tedious too. So I don't dread going in. Marlon Tompkins gets a hold of one again. This ball is out of here for his second home run, third in 2 games, in his second game back as a gambler. Well, he was back for the first game, but he was so tired I didn't play him. Replay vault. See where that one landed. 343 feet, not very far. But he hit it high. Did it make it to those luxury seats? Yep. Oh, off the facing of the luxury seats. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, you said you were recording, Sewell. How's that looking?
And that is ball 1. The wind of the pitch.
Do you have an ETA on the premiere of your next video?
And the right-hander deals.
I still have to talk to you about a collab, by the way. We have something cooking. Something really fun cooking, you guys. I'm just teasing you right now. Sewell, am I right in saying it's going to be epic? The stadium recorded yesterday would have been the good one for the home run derby contest, but I like the one I submitted for that too. Okay. Yeah, I agree. That one would have been. The city in that one, too. Although that wasn't the highlight of the stadium. Pretty good. Pretty good. Epic is the word I'm looking for, Sewell. Epic. The thing we have cooking. We're not gonna tell you what it's cooking for, but it's gonna be super fun, and I think you guys are gonna get a big kick out of it. Bucky Crozier lines one into the right center field gap. And we have second and third with nobody out. Speaking of cooking, things are cooking for the Gamblers here in the top of the 8th.
And next is the designated hitter. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Thomas Booth. I'm glad I don't have anyone on my team named Lincoln. Hey-oh! I don't like this guy's windup. It's hard to know when the ball's coming out of his hand. Sherman, I got 2 strikeout guys back to back, though. That's part of the problem. Oh, I would love to hit a monster shot with DJ Jackson right here, right about now. Oh, have to settle for a sacrifice fly.
Thompson makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 9-5. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot.
I hear you, man. When I'm at work, I'll be like, this is great. Wife's working. I can get right home, you know, maybe walk the dog, and then get right at it. And then I sit on the couch for a minute, and it's like, oh. And then today I ended up taking a 2-hour nap. But I still got myself going a little earlier than I normally do, so that was good. It's weird, you know, because I love doing this, and I always look forward to it. And I never, you know, like, completely dread it. There we go. Who hit that one? Oh, that was Soriano. New blood. A high drive into right center field. I didn't see where it landed. And we have ourselves a ball game.
Now here is number 25. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Velez pulls it down. And
Are you ready for this? Haven't even opened it yet. I heard it's so bad, but they're working on stuff to fix it. So I might play it after that, once they fix it. I want a Grand Theft Auto style game in Star Wars universe. How freaking epic would that be? I agree, Schmitty. This stadium is very fun to play in.
What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Just inside a little bit, give yourself a chance to hit.
I want to, Sewell. I love it. It's so fun sitting here hanging with all you guys. We're gonna try to go live more with respect to pick, you know, to reach a broader audience. It may take a little while to build a broader audience, but I think that'll be fun too. And we're gonna be live every episode now. That's the plan for revamping it. So I look forward to that. I just hope we can get some viewership and listening-ship. Okay. Yeah, I know it does get addicting, man. I have so much fun chatting with you guys. And it could be even more fun, I think, with respect to pick, you know, broadening things, you know, a little bit more. Talking more, you know, movies and TV shows and more other sports. Even though I'm not much of a big other sports guy. But I like ripping on how overrated the NFL is. Ah! That's not what we need when we're up. We're only down 2 runs. Get him at home. See ya, bitch. What are you doing trying to run? Was that Steve Stewart that gunned his ass out? Yep, it was Steve Stewart. So base into right field. DJ Jackson misfires, throws the ball away. Oh, nope, it wasn't Steve Stewart, the new third baseman. Adrian Soriano gets it. Throws a missile to home plate and nails Stallings. Got the oh! Whoo! Yep, got the right hand before he hit the plate. Wouldn't it be nice if you could do replays like this in the bigs? Woo! Closer than I thought it was, but they sure got him. All right, Sewell, thanks for stopping by, man. What's I don't have many other lefties, Pfizer. I have Pete Faraday on the bench, but he's nothing special. Let me see. I don't think I do. Get down, ball. Get down, ball. Get. Didn't get down. Yeah, all these guys are right-handed except for Pete Faraday, and he's a bum. I mean, I guess he's got a 70 power against righties. I agree, Doug. That's one thing for years is the same swing animations, the same home run celebrations, all that stuff. When it comes to uniform creator, same fonts, same options for upgrades on the uniform. You know, I wish they would update some of that stuff instead of copy-paste, copy-paste, copy-paste. And that's what I was really worried about with Stadium Creator. So I'm thankful that they have been giving us prop updates. They've been giving us, a bunch of packages with new props. But I just feel like there's a few major things that need to be changed with this tool, and then it'll be pretty close to perfect. Woo! Steve Stewart looks at a pitch. Oh, what the hell am I swinging at? Deep drive to left, but not deep enough. Thought about tagging, but live love creation.
Number 27 digs in now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of little updates here and there that could really help this game. You know, you see it all over, comment boards and YouTube. Just people complaining about what a copy-paste job most games are. Oh, Bucky Crozier! Hits a 3-run big fly to take the lead in the 9th. And that means Rich Murray is going to come in to shut the door. Bucky Crozier. Deep into the Honolulu night. Woo! I think we're going to take a look at that. Hopefully I didn't just wake up my wife. Bah! I wish it would have been Stewart hitting one into the freaking water. And he hit one where there's less targets, but oh well. Into the palm trees. Boom, baby. Clutch home run. So glad that happened on a live stream.
This one close here, and this is where a bullpen.
Let me warm up Rich Murray. Let me warm up Rich Murray. 10-9 is now the score. No, you guys sit your bitch asses down. It's Murray time. Ooh, okay. Yeah, definitely. Hold on. I'll save the last 5 minutes to be safe. I think 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes should do it. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, down by 2 runs and 2 men on, Bucky Crozier, just acquired at the trade deadline. I feel like he's the guy I talk about the most who's not on my team because I've had him so many times. He's one of my favorite guys, but sometimes when I have him, it's just like it's OP. Like I've already hit 3 home runs with him in like 4 games I've had. I've had him. Did I hit any in Fountains Field when I played with him? Oh, I didn't notice that. Was this guy supposed to get his 100th save? That's funny. Bucky Crozier said, "Fuck your 100th save, buddy." Here, we're going to look. Oh, they show him rounding the bases. Come on. I'm taking a picture of this to show my brother, by the way. Because I'm trying to get him to... I bought him a capture card. I bought him a cheap capture card. Whoops, not flash. And I'm like, dude, stream the games. It'll help my channel. It'll help Respect the Pick. He's like, oh, I feel weird just talking to myself. I'm like, yeah, but you get used to it, and it's so fun. I want him to see your guys' reaction, that you're, like, excited about it. That's so fun. Sorry. Oh, get out of here, Carter. What are you... Get the fuck. All right, boys, you ready for the Rich show? The Murray show? Hey, Thompson, I got something for you, buddy. It's called high heat. And then it's called a running fastball. And then it's called the slider out of the zone. Oh. Sit down, bitch. Rich Murray makes Mariano Rivera look like Anthony Rizzo coming into pitch when the Cubs were down by like 15 runs. And striking out Freddie Freeman. That may be the first home run that Rich Murray's given up all year. He's given up home runs, or he's given up runs, but not home runs, I don't think. Unbelievable. Of all the games to do this, Rich, you do it here. Fiserv, why'd you have to make right field so short? Ah, man. Just like Judge's home run off, why can't I think of the closer's name for Cleveland? It was ruined by the closer. Rich, how you going to do that to me, bro? After all the junk I just freaking talked about you.
We're in extras here, and now the right fielder, Jackson.
Now we have the runners on at second. 10-10 in the 10th. Unbelievable. DJ Jackson makes it 11-10 right away. Oh, get to second. Again, Fiserv with the shallow fence.
Remember our trip to London, Yankees?
We would have lost with I should have replayed that home run. He freaking tattooed it. I think that would have been gone in a lot of ballparks. I'm ready for bullpens to be off the field. They've got to go. I'm ready for home run distances. I like how you put the white line around everything. I just wish you could do it everywhere. Is that another blast? Get out of here. Oh. Yeah, this is a really fun stadium. I'm only busting your chops, Fiserv. Trying to make excuses for me giving up that freaking big fly. It looks really good. I'm going to start using the brick more, I think, as a home run fence. It looks really good. All right, I think we learned from DJ Jackson not to run here.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Pretty much a
Well, maybe I can at least get the win for Rich Murray.
the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bob with so many positives that led to that knock.
Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
All right, let's see if we can tack on another one here, Ray. 1 for 5. Yeesh. Yep, 1 for 6. All right, I should probably warm someone up, although I'm going to try to let him pitch a second.
Murray Cruz. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
Tell me this isn't going to be like Grady Little leaving in Pedro in too long in the 03 playoffs. Well, there's one out. Of course, that's how last inning started, too. Oh, there's 2 outs.
He's under it.
Go to third. I dare you.
And a couple of quick outs.
Tompkins has a decent arm.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Amauri Tavares. Bottom of the zone and a cold strike. That one is inside ball. And another ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious.
Running fastball in, swing, and awkward miss. Oh. Well, that wasn't as pretty as I wanted it to be, but it worked. Didn't ruin the home run. Oh, Rich, you son of a bitch. See, no matter what I did, I couldn't fix the uniforms. See how dark the numbers and all that are? It's the same blue, but on the Las Vegas part, it's so much brighter. It drives me crazy. Wait, this can't be the first game, right? Don't you play here all the time? Look at this. Marlon Tompkins goes 4 for 5 with 2 home runs. Soriano hit 1. Bucky hit the big one. Wow, Bucky has 31 just after the All-Star break. Not on my team. Steve Stewart had a rough game. Teddy Higgins, wow. That's got to be one of the higher ERAs he's ever had. Rich Murray gets the win instead of the save. Now that I won, I can look at this guy's home run a little. Well, it's 378 feet. Yeah, that's gone in any park, seeing as how he hit it right down the line. Into the upper deck. Ugh. That's pretty. Look at that. That's gorgeous view. And he knew it when he hit it, too. Look ashamed, Rich. Look ashamed. Here's Bucky's again. I'm looking at this fan right here in the red shirt. He's like, why? Why? He's shaking his head. Oh, no, no, why? And then he drops down. The one Dan made right now. But I've been playing in so many just because I have so many stadiums that I want to play in. I can't just have one stadium. The one that Dan made that I tinkered with and then he tinkered again. That's the one. I want to say it was Aloha Park. Here is Adrian's shot. Adrian Soriano. I don't remember where this one went. Did we see where this one went? He's got a couple home runs now as a gambler. Oh, just short of the luxury seats. Ooh, on top of the ivy, and it stayed. Nice. Yeah, it would be cool to, like do a big contest and have someone win the stadium for each player, but I think it's more fun to, get everybody's stadiums more involved. This is a great stadium. Not the highlight reel. I always do that. Replay ball, home runs. Pineda. He's obviously on their team. I don't remember this one. This was the first one? Yeah, that's a cool looking home run. That's one thing I love about this game is, in real baseball, like Juan Soto's home run, the big home run in the clinching game against the Indians, you didn't know it was gone when he hit it. So he hits it, and you're like, wow, that's hit pretty deep. And you're like, yeah! And you're so excited. And then there's those home runs, like when you hit them, they know they're gone, like, when Stanton gets some of them. And those are just as fun. So they recaptured that aspect of the game very, very well. And I'm so thankful for that. Because sometimes you hit him and, the guy goes back and you're like, is he going to catch it? Is he going to catch it? Is he going to catch it? And he catches it. And you're like, shit. And then there's ones where it's like, is he going to catch it? 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 And he finally turns around to watch it go over and you're like, yeah! And then there's the one like Bucky's where you hit it and you know it's gone as soon as he hit it. And you're like, yeah! So, I like to give this game props when it deserves them because, this is the game that has monopolized most of my time for the past 15 years. Tompkins' batting stance. Well, let's go take a look. I want to say Ruff, Adrian Ruff. But I tinker with it a little bit too. He is a couple years old. He might be a Bacon roster guy too. My center fielder, third base, and catcher, and first base. They're positions I can never find someone I'm happy with, so that's kind of been my revolving door on my team. Left field is Steve Stewart. Shortstop is Ray Cleaver. Second base is Willie Reynolds. Right field is usually DJ Jackson. And then the rest, is kind of, we go in and out. We just get bored with some of the players sometimes, and, we miss guys that we got rid of. So we do a lot of trading back and forth, and we don't keep it very realistic, as you can see. But we have fun with it. 11-10. Wow, what a game. It's good that I had two nice, strong offensive showings and back-to-back games on a stream. Let me see. And again, I mentioned this last night. I love that you can still customize shit mid-season. I can go in here and say, oh, Teddy Higgins decided he wants a new number. And change his number, right? And he doesn't like a silver glove anymore. We'll give him a black glove. Right? That's awesome. He should have his finger out. I can't stand when people don't have the finger out. And you can even go in here. It takes forever, but you can go in here. I mean, this is a huge thing. This is no minor thing. Baseball is in a frantic frenzy right now trying to figure out where the Tampa Bay Rays are going to play next year. But mid-season, we can change the home stadium of the Hawaiian Islanders from Aloha Stadium, no anomalies. Do you remember the stadium, Pfizer? We can change it from this to Cyclone Field, like that. But I'm stuck with the same fucking uniforms all franchise long. Why do they not give us the option to edit the uniforms in the middle of franchise mode? And that's the only place you can even create them. That and Diamond Dynasty, am I right? Franchise creator / uniform creator needs to be its own. Look, there it is. There's a new stadium. Whoop, 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 whoop. It needs to be its own thing. And then you should be able to save and upload franchises to a vault just like you can with all the other creative stuff. Players, rosters, sliders, stadiums, all things that you can upload. This is one I never really showed. Did I ever show this one in a video? The changes I made in the right field anomalies? But all the customization that you can do, boom, I just changed the home stadium of the Hawaiian Islanders. That's a big, hard thing to change mid-season for a team. Yes, Doug, that's exactly. Uniform vault. I mean, it helps having the logo vault, but at the same time, it would save me so much time creating the Ricky Davis League if I could just create a franchise and save everything. Oh, I don't have a stadium assigned. Here's the Dreamers. Where? Oh, right now I got... Oops. I got Fountains Field for the Dreamers slot, apparently. I have his stadium saved. Where's Ray Ratliff been? Ohio Dinos, I assigned the stadium that was commissioned out to me. Whoops, Express. Yeah, I've downloaded and deleted so many stadiums that it's hard to keep it. This is Longball 31. He was, I think I just recorded a new stadium from him. It was really good. I think it was called the Potomac. It's in the new video. This is a pretty good stadium too, and he made the Admirals for me. Well, he pretty much told me. He had me download the uniform, and I recreated it on a stream. But yeah, that's a Pfizer. It's an excellent stadium, man. So fun to play there. I wish I would hit more home runs with my righties. Hit some splash shots. But yeah, all the customization you can do mid-franchise. People are always saying with franchise mode, oh, they should give you an alternate jersey, an alternate jersey. If you could edit your jerseys mid-franchise, you wouldn't even need an alternate jersey because you could just go in and change it between games. I can go into my roster. Up. Brett Howe walked too many guys last game, so I'm going to crank him up to a 99. But I can't change my uniforms? Come on. All right, I'm going to play one RDL Legends game, then I'm going to call it a night. Didn't someone tell me they wanted a park? Is NLL Park that deep in center field? Holy crap. Someone early on, I feel, had a stadium for me. Who wants it? Someone else. Someone new or someone different. Canoe Cove. All right, this is a new one though, right? This isn't one for a home run challenge for Sewell, right? Oh, let me upload this while I'm here first though. File management, save the franchise, gamblers. Yep, that one. Upload this for Mark to play his 2 games tomorrow. Yeah, I'll play it. Yeah, let's do it. I trust any Scotty Warren stadium to be good. Take a quick glance in the vault real quick just to see if there's anything new and good uploaded. I've said it before. I think there's a lot better stadiums uploaded now. I think people are just getting better and better at making the stadiums. Whoops. Charles Schwab Field of Omaha. See, that's a good looking park. It's not my type of stadium because it's all stands, no upper deck or anything. But he definitely did the concourse well on top with the speakers and all the, at least from the thumbnail. Caesars Palace Park. This one you've seen everywhere. Oh, look, Stadium Row contest or complex. Fingernails. The fucking track is floating. Look at left field. The track is floating. How does the stadium get uploaded so much? Is it because it's short? Is it, glitched out where you can hit 1,000,000 home runs in it also? Oh, and look at what's right next to it. They got to be able to clean up this vault. So many versions of the Sandlot. Where's that dude, too? We haven't seen him from a while. What the heck was his name? Something like My Cutie or My... I don't remember his name. He gave me a different version of the Sandlot to show. Bombs Away. All right, one more page. Toxic Field. Interesting. It's hard to tell what some of that stuff is lower in left field in front of the ship. I see a playground up there. Oh, this is... Hey, Schmitty! Hey! Underground Minecraft Stadium. All right. I'm sure they'll find that one in the queue soon, huh? Yeah, I agree, Doug. That's part of the reason I do this channel. It's going to be in that teaser video I told you guys that I want to do. I collect all the good stadiums so you don't have to find them in the vault. I mean, obviously you have to search for them and stuff like that, but I'm giving you the name, I'm giving you the creator. Boom, making it that much easier to find new stadiums that you want to use. I got to tighten my microphone arm. 1 second. All right. Canoe Cove. Yeah, even if I play one more game, I think I'm in better shape. I'll fast forward all the pitching. In the end of the nether. Did I showcase my Hit It Here Cafe field? I feel like I did. Right. And a whole new thing where you can see other people's creative for. I agree, Doug. If they had a vault, you could do it just like the logos. We have to. I mean, is that a ticket? I remember one year. I don't know if it was last year or a couple of years ago, but they sent me a survey to fill out, and I put a lot of that stuff in the survey. Oh, you're welcome, Spivers. If I didn't say you say thanks for playing there. Absolutely. I fucking loved it. Yes, Doug, I agree. Customized uniforms mid-season. You don't even have to give us an alternate jersey, which they really should still. They should give us 2, one home and one away alternate jersey. But if you have customized uniforms mid-season, you don't need. I mean, it would be a pain in the butt to have to go in there and fix it every time, but at least you have that option. That's part of the reason that my brother, every other league we play is we pick a team and we play it just like old school. Because he gets tired of the same uniforms, home and away, home and away, home and away. And I get that. You know, we always used to pick teams. Like the last time we did that, I was the Arizona Diamondbacks because they had so many uniform options. City Connects would be fun, yeah. It can be, Doug, but it can. 3 alternate would be ultimate. A home, away, and a City Connect. That would be fun. But I think if I had to pick between the 3 or even 1 alternate and be able to edit mid-franchise, I would go edit mid-franchise. Because sometimes there's stuff that, I mean, just like home run or creating stadiums, there's stuff that looks different from the game than when you're in there showcasing it or, you know, in the Stadium Creator tool. Do I want this one, Canoe Cove, or do I want 44 Canoe Cove Drive? Taking it, if you uploaded a couple hours ago, you want Canoe Cove and not 44 Canoe Cove Drive. It's the first one. Okay. Oh, really? I didn't even pay attention to that. Joby Designs has some good stadium, too. I feel like I haven't seen one from him in a while. I'll take a quick glance at it since I'm here. I meant to hit save. Canoes! We have canoes. You got the flags through the canoes. I can't believe canoes have become such a big part of my life right now. I feel like I need to own a canoe. I need to buy a canoe and just like put it out in front of my house or something. It does say it in the back of my shirt, right? Am I wearing that one? I don't know if you can see it. Oh, look at this seating built right in the mountain. See, I've been trying to pull off something like this, and I just can't do it. That really works. Fan-freaking-tastic. And this is what I try to do, even when I record the videos. I try not to look at the stadium too much so you can get my genuine, live reaction. Because that's one thing I learned doing in radio. We would start to tell the story. Like, I would get into work one day and they'd be like, oh my God, guys, I have this great story about a squirrel getting into my basement. And they're like, don't tell me. I want to hear it on the air. So, we have our live reaction. So I try to do the same thing. All right, I'm getting out and just playing the game in here. Well, let me turn the lights on. Yeah, very fun. All right, I'm excited to play. Oh, shit. I didn't save it. Yeah, and this year, Doug, I didn't do it. So a lot of the teams that I made are a mess particularly the Sky Socks. Like the shade of blue pants are different from the shirt because I didn't take the time to go in and play a game with everybody to test them this year. All right, I got to save it real quick. Crown Stadium Center. That looks pretty cool. Oh, this one someone said was the World Series Hall of Fame or College World Series Stadium, right? Yeah, I'm not usually a big fan of the baby blue either. That's what we did. I don't mind like the navy blue. Like I have a couple teams that have all navy blue stadiums. Oh yeah, Joby Designs. Okay. Save. What do I save over? Does anybody know what this stadium is? I think I may have asked this before in a live stream. I have it downloaded, and I can't get myself to delete it. Lakeside Diamonds. It looks like a Sandman Dan Stadium. No, maybe not. Maybe I don't know. I don't suppose it's any of your guys, is it? Canyon Ballpark. Oh, this one's Dan's that he made for the Phoenix Outlaws. Dublin's, this is the park that Murph made for the Dublin Vipers. Fountain View Park, this is Bo Tiger. I downloaded this one because I scrolled and landed on his name, so I was going to... Oh, not Bo Tiger, Braves fan. Admiralty Field, this is the one I created. Do I have two of these saved? This is Mark's home park that Murph won. Rebellion. I think I can get rid of this one. London Ice, Murph made for the... This is another one, Waterfront Park. I don't know why I have this one saved. Yeah, I haven't got to play there yet, Fiserv. This is one. This one doesn't look much, but playing in it is really fun. Center field looks really cool in a game, and I saved some highlights here. A lot of cool things happened here. Steve Stewart hit for the cycle in a game here, and Brett Howe pitched the perfect game in here, and I saved some highlights that I'll mix in eventually. Yep, I have two Raptors Isle stadiums saved, so I'll get rid of one of those. Franchise load. All-Stars. Calendar. I think I'm up to a Major League game. Yep. Now I put a whooping on the Ash. Oh, no, I guess not. I thought I remember whooping them. I definitely don't hit as well in the Legends games because I'm facing Hall of Fame pitchers. Although the Astros don't have many. Oh, okay. The one with the stairs in right field? Okay. Yes, Schmitty. I don't know if we made him for this version of the game. But my brother's best friend, who is the real co-creator of the Ricky Davis League, made a guy named Carl Fisk. Listen, we were kids when we did these, okay? I was like 6. My brother was like 11 or 12. So we have a Carl Fisk, a Ron Clemens, a Mark Winfield. I don't know if you guys know, but Dave Winfield's middle name is Mark. We have a guy named Wayne Gretz. So, yeah, there's a lot of dumb. Mike Gooden instead of Dwight Gooden. Mike Gooden is my brother's ace. So there's a lot of, those kinds of guys. And Carl Fisk was a knuckleball pitcher. And it's a little easier now, but way back when we first started playing this game, it was like impossible to hit a knuckleballer. So we said, maybe Carl Fisk retired. But he came out of retirement once it came a little easier, but I don't think he's in this version. Okay, off to Canoe Cove we go, where the RDL All-Stars will take on, if I can find it, I did save it, right? Oh, this one. Who did this one? I showed this one fairly recently, right? I think you can hit water shots here. I ran into this person's name when I decided to, do that for games. I remember stamping it. There it is. Oh, Schmitty, you just made my day. So the main teams you want to look out for are... My team is the Royals. Mark's team is the Rays. And then Boston has a bunch of true blood guys. I don't remember some of the other ones. I want to say the Twins. But definitely the Mariners, the Angels. The Mariners are the Wizards and the Angels are the Stars. Well, speaking of Mike Gooden, he's starting this game. Oh, Roy Oswalt. I remember him. Who are the... Oh, Chicago. The Chicago White Sox. And then the Yankees. Those are the real high-profile guys. And I didn't make him. Yeah, I don't think Carl Fisk exists in this version of the game. I hate this fucking guy. Oh. Oh, let's put in a relief guy. We'll put in... No, hold on. Sit him down. We'll warm up Mason Stankaitis. We'll put in... Teddy Higgins just got roughed up. We'll put him in just until Mason Stankaitis gets warmed up. Altuve is definitely my least favorite player in the big leagues right now. That guy has a stupid wang. And I'd like to kick him in the balls. Right in the balls. If his buzzer isn't there protecting him. Don't kick me in the balls, man. You'll feel my buzzer. Okay, just give me to the first inning, Teddy. That looks really good, too. Down the first baseline. Paper Brown. See, now this is a Royer that's in the Hall of Fame. Him, Pudge, Mike Piazza. Oh, Ray Cleavers. Percy Caney just got traded for Bucky Crozier at the trade deadline. Can you put windows in the walls in center field? Can you not do it, or do you just do it to Gotcha, Scotty. Yeah, Schmitty, against all-time Astros. This whole league is the legends of every single team. So I thought that would be kind of a fun concept, you know, because the idea was me and Mark used to have so much fun playing the All-Star games together. So I came up with the idea we need to make a Ricky Davis league where we're both on the same team and we can play sometimes when we're... Hey, there's a Stadium Center knot out there. I got a different Ray Cleaver stance in this game than the other one. I was testing it out. I definitely like the other one better. Yeah, that looks really good. The concourse riding along the wall is a nice touch to give it a different look. But yeah, every team is their legends. And it doesn't happen as much as I would like it to, but it used to be every Friday because my brother literally lives like a minute from my job. Every Friday I would come over and we would do Ricky Davis League games together. You know, throughout the whole week we would upload them and download them back and forth, but we would get together every Friday and have dinner afterwards. And, you know, we would talk about trades and stuff like that, watch each other play a game or two. And play the All-Star game and Home Run Derby, and that just kind of fell off as his kids got older and he had more stuff to do running them around. But now he's basically an empty nester. Guillermo Vasquez hits one through the 5-6 hole to jump up 1-0. That's fun, Doug. But yeah, like going up, some of these guys are OP'd. I remember one year I started over because like every single player was boosted up to a 99. And it was like impossible to hit. But playing in this league has made me a better hitter because see how it gives it a completely different look when you add the concourse and the railing. So nice move there, Scotty. I like that a lot. Steve Stewart is walked. Here's Bucky. I changed him to to Mike Talkman after I realized I liked it for my league. Canoe Cove. Bucky Crozier, a hero. Where's this stadium located? He got the Honolulu to wherever this is pretty quick. All my team did. And look at that. Bucky isn't done hitting home runs. Puts one about halfway up into those seats out there and right. 401 foot. Blammo. 102 off the bat. Pfizer. Here's Percy Caney, who was traded. Now, Percy Caney's all around better. He's faster. He's a switch hitter. I don't think he has more power, but I think he has more contact. I'm not sure, but he's a center fielder, a great fielder, faster. So, all around, you know, I think he's a better player, but Bucky's a bigger impact just because I'm for whatever reason, I just dominate with Bucky Crozier. Tony Johnson, he's an OG guy, catcher.
He let it get deep, took the barrel.
Oh, Tony Johnson gets a hold of one and puts it up about 3/4 of the way up them seats. Woo! Roy Oswalt is getting lit up in the first inning to the point where he is out of the game. Rob Thompson, he's my brother's friend's original right fielder. One of the better arms in the league. Has a cannon. Can play center field, but usually is in right just because he has such a good arm. MVP baseball. I don't remember a lot of the games between like PlayStation 1 and this. I mean, we did play a little bit of the MVP one, I think, on my brother's Xbox. Rob Thompson gets a hold of one and puts it off the window out there for a stand-up double. Holy shit, it's 6-0 in the bottom of the first. So much for me not be able to hit the legends. This is Ricky Madlock, my least favorite player in the league. He was my original second baseman. Now he's my brother's. My brother's had him way longer than I have. He went into an epic slump. In that original baseball game, they didn't keep track of stats, so we would write it down on paper and put it into an old Apple, into a old spreadsheet. That could be a triple. Ricky Madlock got wheels. I've hit for the cycle in this inning. But Ricky Madlock went into an epic slump to the point where I traded him. And traded him to Mark, and he's had him ever since. And he always is the all-star starting second baseman, and he often wins the batting title, and he always beats Ray Cleavers in stolen bases, or he often beats Ray Cleavers in stolen bases. He's got more power than Ray Cleavers. He hits, he can hit 25, 30 in a really good year, whereas Ray Cleavers hits, I don't think he's hit 25 home runs in the past 20 seasons. Ooh. Somehow Ray Cleavers managed to beat that out. Here's Ricky Davis, who had a double his first time up. There's only one out still, and I've scored 8 runs in the 8th inning. I guess Roy Oswalt wasn't OP'd. There's out number 2 finally. But yeah, we've had so much fun with this Ricky Davis League over the years. Guillermo Vasquez, he's one of the first guys who was simmed. When Mark discovered that you could fast forward and have all the guys retire and them generate guys. That's how we got our first fictional rosters in this game. And they show Tony Johnson's home run. He's going to clap the hands together real quick. Maybe not. 8 runs. Oh, I was going to take Teddy Higgins out. Give Mason Stankitis a shot.
Offering is fouled
130, crap.
A new arm into the game, the righty.
All right, I'm going to fast forward the pitching.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
He's one of those guys that was on a roster that I downloaded. Oh, shit. Fast forward to Thompson, Johnson, Madlock, and Cleavers. Oh. All right, we'll bat with the big guys. I should go to bed. I got a lot of driving tomorrow to do at my job. I run the school to work department at the school for kids with emotional and learning disabilities. So I have a Class C driver's license for New York State, which just gives me the license where I can drive up to 7 passengers at once. So basically I can drive a minivan. And we take kids to off-campus work sites so they can get experience. But for the past few years, we haven't gone off campus because of COVID.
That one misses in the dirt.
So it could be a rewarding job when you connect with kids who just haven't been able to get along with adults their whole lives. It can be really fulfilling. It can also be very stressful. I've been called many, many names. The Ricky Davis one, I don't know, Doug. That one I created. Mark has his own. But with these guys, I just kind of went with stances that I always pictured his guys hitting with. Because he hasn't come in here. I can look for you at the end of the game real quick. I am going to fast forward more a little bit quick. I didn't realize. Bucky Crozier just can't stop. There's Percy.